Alrighty. Hello. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are doing swell. Hope you all got a bank account that's really failed. Hey. Anyways, no, for real though. But welcome. Thank you all. Before I forget, please like, comment, share, and subscribe so that way I can thrive and grow and expand and all that good stuff. But if you are here, as you can hear me shuffling the cards, shuffling. We're just going to do an ancestral reading, a timeless ancestral reading, what your ancestors want you to hear, or spirit guides, or the universe, whomever you feel so called and connected to within your own self. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. It's just a timeless collective reading. If it applies, allow it to stay inside. If it don't, let that shit fly. Okay. No, don't try to force it, baby. Don't try to force it. Alright, spirits and sisters and guys, I thank you. What message do you have for them that they need to know right now? Know and or understand right now, spirit. Speak to my heart, Lord. Give me your holy word. If I can't hear from you, I don't know what to do. That's what it was given when I was shuffling, by the way, that song. If you don't know that song, it's Donnie McClurkin, not a Christian, but Christian music bangs. If it bangs, I sing it, all right? It is what it is. But while I was singing that, it was given that you're looking for a message, you're looking for some understanding, and not so much in life's purpose, because I'm not saying that you're not struggling with that, or you are. It's not giving that. It's just, you just want a little bit more communication, a little bit more. It's like you want a better connection, right? A better relationship with them, right? You feel like when you disconnected from them, you may be disconnected from yourself. Yeah. It's given that you're looking for something, and so you're like anybody somewhat, but it's kind of like this. You're reaching out, you're yearning for some information, for just some communication, some talk, just something, right? Something that's just like, yes, like, am I on the right path? Should I do this? Am I not? Do I talk? It's on anything. It's not just, like I said, it's just like you just want a little bit more communication in all aspects of what's going on with your life, whether that's friendship, relationship, your purpose. You're looking for a little bit more communication, I'm feeling. And that's what they're letting me know right now, because it's given that you feel like some in some result of your life, and in some way, and in some aspect, it's like you don't feel seen, you don't feel heard on your everyday life. And not necessarily outwardly, but you feel like maybe inwardly you're not being heard. It's like this disconnect, and you feel like that's now transmuting or transpiring into the full Jesus, the full outside. It's like it's turning for itself. You just have this, it's like just somewhat disdain, just a little bit in life, in regards you feel, yeah. So, spirit, oh, ashe. All right. I feel good. All right. So the first card that came out was the Sun card, right? Sun energy is about connections, friendships, good times, relations. It's about this abundance. It's this light shining on you. You're. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. I don't want to get in trouble for this. I'm going to cover it because yeah. But it's the Sun card, so we're only going to show the Sun. YouTube, don't get me. Okay. But this is the sun card, and it's showing, and they're just free, they're liberated. If you can see, it'd be literally the sun rays. It looks like raindrops are raining down on them, and it's so powerful. It's so amazing, and this is the energy that you hold and that you possess, in yourself and in your life. But with this disconnect that you're feeling on the spiritual side, could be in parts to that of maybe not feeling like this is true, which is why I said you have like this feeling of life, like because of that disconnect, or that not as much communication, not as vocal, a lot of communication. Maybe it's in a way that you don't feel like you're being communicated to. It's something of the sort where it's just like this disconnect between you guys, between your ancestors or spirit or universe, where you're not feeling maybe seen or as heard or as connected to them. Like the relationship couldn't be as strong. I'm going to go ahead and close that window. Give me a second. Your connection is not as strong, but the sun card is literally about success relationships, being happy in them, reveling in them, dancing in them, enjoying them. It's about pure joy. It's about happy times. It's about this bliss, this love that's able to be created. But with this feeling of what's going on, because the next card that came out was the Four of Cups, right? Where you are envying possibly where you could be, what could be happening, and you're not even realizing what's actually going on, right? So it could be a means of maybe you're being a little bit dismissive, right, of the communication. It's giving maybe you're not sure that this is communication, and that's also get your intuition up. And they said it in the same phrase of like, step your pussy up. Like, get your intuition up. And it's a means of as soon as you get like a confirmation or affirmation, or you are speaking out loud even to yourself, which is in turn speaking to them as well, it's like, you're like, nah. Oh, and that's not it. No, I'm waiting. It's giving the story. If you don't know the story of the flood that happens, and the man is at the bottom floor before the flood starts, and somebody's driving, and they're like, hey, you can get in my car, we can get out of here before it really gets bad. I'm like, no, I'm waiting on God. And then it gets a little bit bad, they now like kind of like on the side of the house, the porch of the house, whatever it is, and somebody drives by in a boat. Hey, you want to get in the boat? Like, hey, like, we're getting out of here. No, I'm waiting on God. God's going to get me. Then it gets tired. Now I'm on the roof, right? Then the helicopter comes. Hey, we're rescuing people. Like, come on. No, God got me. It's like you keep saying no. You keep doubting yourself. You keep denying things. You keep saying no. And then finally you get there. The person dies because he kept saying no. The person dies, right? Because he kept saying no. It's kind of like this. No, I don't got it. No, this ain't working. No, this is. I'm just going to toss it away. It's like you're denying each confirmation that they give you. You're denying the help that they're giving, the resources. You're doubting yourself. You're questioning it. It's like you're suspicious, you're worried, and imposter syndrome, self-sabotage. It's so many things going on because you feel like this is what you're looking for and you don't have, which is pure joy, great relationships, things, because you feel like that's not what it is. So you're tossing it away like the Four of Cups. Like, you don't have the extra abundance, you don't have all these things behind you, and you're just like throwing it away. But anyways, to finish the story, because I don't want to and leave it off on that. He gets there, he's like, God, why you rescue me? And God's like, I did. I sent you the car. I sent you the boat. I sent you the helicopter. Then death came. So it's this thing of you could be like, no, this isn't for me. No, I can have this. No, this isn't right. It's so many things of, that's also when you are blocking things of like signs, signals, affirmations, even words that you say to yourself of what you can and can't do. This stopping your intuition. Your intuition is how you are able to trust that you are communicating and can focus and let go of control to the divine, to the universe, to the ancestors. So this disconnect that you're feeling is because you're feeling disconnected a little bit with life and how it may be working out for you, right? It says unhappiness in spite of success. Apathy, which means you just don't care. Like I said, you just tossing shit away to toss shit away because you feel like you don't have the sun energy. And that's why I'm glad this is an ancestor reading, because they're saying you do have the sun energy, but the way that you're acting is as if you don't. And it says because it's disappointment in one's life. You're bored. You may be unhappy But it's a means of, since you do have the sun energy, go out into the sun, go out and do things that you do enjoy, so that when you can get back in some balance of feeling those things and not feeling like everybody's going on expeditions and you can't, right? Which also leads us to the Hierophant. They want that communication with you. They want that conversation with you, okay? They need it. And now, but you are, if you haven't seen it, in Our Mother's Gardens, it's really great. It's on Netflix. And she was just like, if they are communication on the other side, right? How are we not their communication on this side? That is how it works. That is how it's relationship. So don't always think of it as, in a way, the universe, your ancestors, guys. It's a relationship. You have to communicate with them. You have to talk to them. Do you have an altar? Should you even journal? Things of that sort helps you build a relationship. Dive into that more, right? Especially with the Hierophant coming in. It says divine inspiration. There's mercy. There's control over spiritual needs, right? So it's a means of, again, getting back into those practices of what works for you, whether you're in hoodoo, whether you're in witchcraft, whether you're in Greek mythology, Norse, whether you're a Christian, whether you're Muslim. It's a means of, the reason why you may be feeling that way is because of that. But tapping back into that communication and realizing, even this card says it's like a religion. He has religion like a puppet in his pocket. You can't do that. That's not how that works. It's not, oh, I'm going to call you up when I need you. I'm struggling. Right? You praise him when you're up. You praise him when you're down. You praise them both. That's how it continues, because that's how a relationship works. Imagine if they only called on you when they need it. That would be draining. That would be tiring. That's not a relationship. You're there in all moments of all times. So when you're happy, spend your happy times with them as well. The same as when you're sad. Because sometimes some people feel a disconnect, like, damn, but as soon as they feel like they're down bad, it's like, oh, please help me. Please, I'm here. And it's like, well, we've been in this relationship from the jump. You just felt like we weren't. Right? So you need to get into that a little bit more, because it's leading you, with you not caring, right? With the apathy of that, it's leading you to feel like the Five of Pentacles. You're looking for sovereignty. You're looking for help. You're looking for things, because in a moment, like I said, it's that self-sabotage that, is it going to work out? I don't know if it's going to work out. That wasn't really a sign. That wasn't really my opportunity. It wasn't all these things, because of the Four of Cups, because of the Hierophant energy. You need to tap into that, right? And you feel like, now I'm at the Five of Pentacles. I'm seeking sovereignty. I'm seeking help. I'm looking out. I need it. But in realization, you're really tainting. These are the words they got me saying. That's what I'm looking for, so I can not say this. But I'm going to say it. It's like tainting the purity of your own essence. It's tainting yourself. It's tainting the sun energy. It's tainting the sun energy, right? The sun energy that you have, that you feel like you don't have, which is causing you to have the Five of Pentacles, which is material hardships, homelessness, poverty, or lost soul, right? And it's this thing of, again, you're seeking out this help, but you're already there. You're living in it, right? But in your mindset, you feel like you're not in this connection. If you are going through material hardships or homelessness or things of that sort, it's this means of realizing that there's never been a disconnect. It's only a feeling that you are. Like, it's actually happening. Like, no matter, and it literally said disappointment in spite of your success. So you are going and having successful things happening in your life. It's like this, the way I'm feeling right now, it's like they're trying to get it out. They're trying to continue to get it out, but it's like I'm being forced to be pushed down and muffled almost. And it's like this energy of like, I almost don't want to dive too deep into it, and I don't like that, and they're not liking that, and that's kind of the energy that they're giving us. Like, you almost don't want to dive too deep into it until you are feeling emotionally sad or emotionally down, or like you're this. Some of you feel like you're like this because of this. right? Some of you feel like you are the Ten of Swords because of what's going on with the Seven of Swords. Maybe there is something that's going on in your life that you feel like I said, it's because of this outward energy that you're feeling, right? You feel like you don't have the sun energy. You feel like you don't have this divine inspiration, this divine communication, this greatness. You are sad in spite of life's success, right? And I'm feeling like you feel like you're afraid of going back here. It's giving that something happened with the Five of Swords, right? That's making you feel this way. And maybe that's also why you're feeling a disconnect. You feel like somebody came in and they were a cheat, they were unfair, they lied, they were a cruel person who just enjoyed your hurt, your pain, the suffering. They maybe caused you to have material hardships or be homeless or to go through all this. And now that's also why you're feeling like you can't tap into that sun energy, right? Why you may be in the Ten of Swords situation, where it's like, I'm absolutely ruined. The physical and mental turmoil, just unbearable sorrow. Like it's you it's that I it's like this. I can't. It's like it's just stabbing you at every point in every turn in every way, and it's causing you to feel like there's no hope. There's no outlet. There's no guidance. There's no change that's going to happen. I'm fucked. I'm going to have to go to church. I'm going to have to go to this. What you will have to go back, which is what they're saying. Go back to whatever it is you feel spiritually connected to and with. Because yes, this person did it. They were a fucked up person. A fucked up thing happened, right? And it's causing you to feel this way. It's causing you to feel stuck, trapped, miserable, out of balance mentally and physically, which is causing you to get that Four of Cups energy, right? Where you feel like, in spite of me having the sun energy, truly, there are some people around that love me, care about me. This person came around fucked up. They caused this. It's a lot of emotions that you guys are feeling. It's a lot of emotions that you guys are feeling with this, with these cards right here. Yeah, it's just a lot. And I know because you feel like you lost hope. This is a star card. It did come upright, right? So that's good. It is Aquarius energy, which is great. Energy of expansion. But you feel like you don't have much hope because of what this person did to you, how it left you, right? It left you in this state of just feeling miserable and hurt, and now you got to pick up the pieces because now you don't have something anymore. There's a loss, a traumatic loss. It could mean that, but it's just this person really caved, no care. So you had to wave your white flag. You had to surrender. You had to feel like you feel like you gave up. You feel like you gave up essentially. You feel like you gave up that energy of the sun, of the Hierophant, because of the Four of Cups. You feel like there is no hope. But luckily, with this coming upright for you, there is hope. There is a change coming. There is. It's going to work out. It was fucked up what they did, and Spirit knows. This is when I love when I do an ancestor reading and they point out that there's some deceitful, fucked up shit going on, but it's all going to work out because that's letting you know this. Spirit knows. Spirit fucking knows. Shit, sorry. I have to make sure I actually press play because I'm a little out of it, just a tan. It's not like out of it, but in here. So it's going to be renewed faith. It's going to be fulfillment in your life's purpose because of this wands coming in, the Six of Wands coming in. And then, there's change, metamorphosis, growth. Like I said, Aqua is that expansion energy. So this Four of Cups energy, they understand exactly where it's coming from. You also probably feel like that's why there's a disconnect as well. It's because this person did that and you feel like you had to surrender. And now you're in this situation and you feel like, where the fuck were you? What were you? Where are you when I needed you most? Where are you when I needed you most? Shout out like Sharky. Um, well, the Six of Wands coming in, it's letting you know, and the Star, it's going to be renewed faith. You're going to be taken care of. We've seen the bullshit. We understand the bullshit. Try not to keep them in the pocket like a puppet, like a Hierophant. Be mindful of that, not just calling on them when you need them, praise them when you're episodes when you're down, right? And don't feel like there is a disconnect. They're always there. Like I said, when you're talking louder to yourself, just trust yourself, know yourself, right? And I want you to realize, and I really want to press this, and they want me to press this, just because people fuck you over does not mean that you did something wrong, right? That you led yourself down the wrong path. That you did something. Don't self-sabotage. Don't doubt. Don't become apathetic. Don't, in spite of your success, because it's showing that you are still very successful. You still are going to be growing in prosperous and abundant. And everybody's going to see this. Everybody comes and sees this. Everybody's going to know it. And they're going to know. They may want a battle, but maybe you shut that shit down and ended a war. Okay? And it was over. It was done. But they're letting you know, like, don't allow this to shake your intuition, to shake your faith, to shake who you are. People will do shit. And that's why it's out of your control, and to allow us to control it. Allow us to step and press on motherfuckers that thought that they can come to you and mess shit up. Because it ain't going to happen that way, and it ain't going to work out that way. And so that's what they're pushing forward, and that's what they're letting you know, is we seen the shit. We've been hearing you. But just keep going, because this sun energy has not left you. They're letting you know this has not left you. Fulfillment of your wishes, of your joy, your hope, of your success, of this prosperity, this, it may have set you back, or it may have set you down. I'm hearing for some, just, but don't allow it to penetrate you in a way where you feel like all hope is lost, everything is gone, because it isn't. 5 is also the meaning of change. So with this coming in, and then also that coming in, it's a meaning of change. Okay? So allow the 6 to Wands, the 5 to the 6 to the, allow it to take its time in, right? Allow it to take its work, its hold on you, okay? And allow that healing energy to come in. Take a trip, right? Take a trip like the 4 of Cups. Take that moment to travel, to take a breather, to just be like, and it doesn't have to be travel. People are traveling like, I gotta pack my ass, make a trip. Take a fucking walk around the block. Do what you take that moment to be like, okay. And this is letting you know again, your ancestors know what was done to you, and they ain't gonna let it slide. They're not gonna let it by. And some of you may feel abandonment for her, like, damn, this just you saw that shit. They saw that shit. They know about that shit. Don't lose hope because the motherfucker thought that they was gonna get you, and you just like, all right, right? And always reminds me, the truth don't always come out. Alright, ancestors and spirits, what? Ooh. Any other ways for healing, for just a little bit more peace and calm, anything to help them out, spirit ancestors, guides? Ooh. Alright, I think that's it. Anything else before I close it? Anything else before I close it out, spirit? Alrighty. So I just wanted to get some things that'll kind of help you guys, especially with, like I said, it's something or someone that came in and that they were that 5 of Swords. They were just, it's a lot of, okay, energy coming in, and I just wanted to try to get like some healing on that in regards to that, try to help, try to navigate, try to make sure it was all okay, you know, not all okay, but just try to help. So we have which is sing. Just sing. Lift your mother. See them birds? Birds are also the means of communication coming in fast and rapidly. So sing, allow, look, it's illuminating from her throat that gold, just like the fucking sign card, which was the first card that came out. Again, just sing, lift your voice. We're just gonna. After you turn all you can. That's crazy, because I sung while I was doing it too, while I was shuffling your cards. So just sing. It doesn't matter what fucking song it is. If you resonate with it and it make you wanna, oh, whatever it is, fucking do it, because that's what they're looking for. They can communicate to you through music, right? Whatever it is. And like I said, means a message of communication is coming in, and it is. And it is. Ooh. We also have cloud meditation. Look up. Like I said, just walking outside. Can't look at me. Just walking outside and allowing that. I am going to grab my book because there is an affirmation for this one. I don't think there's one for seeing, if I'm remembering correctly. But just looking up and going out, just literally they asking you to cloud gaze. Just cloud gaze. And it sounds, but allowing your mind, especially with you feeling so apathetic, feeling like your success means nothing because of this situation that happened, this heartache, this confinement, this unbalance of your spiritual and your mental because of this, you are going through some pain. You are going through some hurt. It feels heavy, and you feel alone, and you feel like you won't get through it, or you feel like it's another shoe that you knew was going to drop. It's something in your mind that makes you so upset that you wave that white flag. But with this hope coming in, the star energy coming in, this transformation, this rejuvenation, or this renewed life and energy, right? With all that coming in, the Six of Wands, they're letting you know just you have to relax right now. Because right now you need that. And I'm going to tell you why after I give you the affirmation for the cloud. It says, I am strong and healthy thanks to physical movement. Okay? I am strong and healthy thanks to physical movement. And I love that they gave it to just go outside and looking up at the clouds, because that is something that everybody should be able to do. And I don't want to be ableist, so if you aren't, I do apologize. But that's just something just going out. It's free. It's free. Right? And it's just that moment of allowing it to clear you. It says the crystal pairing is child copyright. Okay, I read it sometimes how it sounds, how it's spelled. So, yeah, child copyright. But it's a means of just looking up and allowing it. It says wealth is not only material, it is love, compassion, freedom, and joy that brings alignment and flow. Okay? It also says that success is on the horizon. Take the time. And it says at least 11 minutes in a space where you can focus undisturbed. So if you can't even go outside, just at least 11 minutes. Right? And the reason why they want you to do that, and the reason why they want you to sing, is because they want you to give grace to yourself. Like I said, you are in some way kicking yourself for just, you feel like you allowed that shit to happen, and then you feel like you did nothing afterwards. For some, you feel like, or maybe you feel like you didn't do enough, right? And that can cause you to doubt yourself, the choices that you have made or will make, or feel like you're disconnected. All these things that you're currently feeling, which is that, which is the Ten of Swords energy, right? Penetrating the box, feel like you're confined and now you're stabbed. Like, damn, y'all bitches was getting me when I'm out. Fuck y'all. It's that energy. And I feel it so strong and heavily that you're not allowing yourself grace at all to deal with it, which is why they want you to just sing things that you make you feel happy to sing, to belt out, to let loose, to let go of. And then to just allow yourself that space of just meditating and being and allowing that deep connection of yourself. Because you need that grace. You cannot heal in shame. You cannot heal in doubt. You cannot heal in fear, in worry, in confinement, in unbalance. It is very, very, very hard, if at all. Because now every step of the way, it's like, why the fuck would you do that? That was so stupid. It's like, how are we going to heal in an angry, negative, belittling mindset of yourself? Right? And don't allow, I'm here, don't allow others to be doing that to you either. You should have known. No, I was me and I was expecting them to be me. I was up front. My expectations was of myself being open and vulnerable, and me. I am never at fault for anybody fucking me over. I am not at fault for anybody doing me wrong, for being deceitful, for lying, for cheating, for an unfair win or unfair tactics. I'm never at fault for what they decide to do in their life, because I cannot control them. And what you're not going to do is that. So reel them in, which is also why they want you to sing, because it also allows you more confidence of hearing your own voice, of knowing your own voice, being comfortable with utilizing it, okay? So allow that grace in, because like I said, with that communication coming in faster, also letting me know that the communication of who or what did you wrong could also be coming in fast. The grace card appears when you have been too hard on yourself and deserve to take a break. Set aside some time each day to do nothing but rest. What did I say? To do nothing. Nothing. They really want you to calm your mind and your body and your soul. So they need you to do nothing. They really need, like I said, for some of you, you have to sit down. And it's given that a lot of you just need to sit down. Just sit down. Just allow that moment in, because that is needed. It says you are a natural healer and must remember this if Osanin has appeared in your spread today. No matter what your situation may be, you can connect with the magic of the force and find a solution you are seeking. Sometimes everything you need is right around you, okay? And that is very true, because we have divine feminine. Come around, boobs. YouTube did not be playing, okay? Cover, but divine feminine, which is the void, which is limitless possibilities, limitless bounds of allowing that in. And in order to know that, just being still and reveling in that moment, right? The darkness seems so vast, but there's so much color going on. Like, look at that. There's so much going on. And even inside the brain, there's so much going on. And they're just being them. It's a lot of illumination and light coming around you guys. And I love that they're surrounding you with that. And then you know that is what is surrounding you. The first card, like I said, that popped up was the sun energy. That is what you hold. That is what you possess. That is what you cultivate. That is what you embody. That is what you operate in. And that's what they want you to remember, is that sun energy, that boundless, pure joy, that happiness, those great social interactions and connections. Because despite anything, that is what you have, right, for you. So let's go ahead and dive into the divine feminine real quick. 1-0. I mean, why did I read it like that? The affirmation for the divine feminine. Cute. Affirmation for the divine feminine. I am confident and it is safe for me to be powerful. And that's why they wanted you to melt out. That's why they want you to sing, scream. Hey, that's your music. Fucking scream. Do what you need to do, but that's why, because they want you to say again, I'm confident and it is safe for me to be powerful. It says this card brings the feeling of comfort, love, kindness, compassion, and tolerance. Okay? You can't sleep with this card under your pillow, but allow yourself to resonate with that. The crystal pairing to work with is citrine, which is orange, which is sacral energy, which is that, sexual energy, sensual energy, which is allowing you to be open, which is the womb, the stomach, the hips, that is also very healing to release that as well. It says, it is in the blackness of the void or the womb that the seed alchemizes and begins to grow. Like I said, it feels like there's a stillness in that. Like there's nothing there. And then all they want you to do is sit and or sing. But in that is where the divine feminine grows. It says the masculine and feminine aspects of who you are in balance. It says no one can truly hurt you when this card appears. You are the one who integrates hurt into compassion and love. I'm so sorry this is backwards. I wish I could show you exactly what it says, but it says that right at the bottom. I don't know, yeah, right at the bottom. Sorry, I don't know how to flip it, but that's what it says. Again, like I said, with the Five of Pentacles, and you feel like you just let that shit slide, or they got over you, or da-da-da-da. They didn't. I'm telling you, when your ancestors know, tell them motherfuckers to duck and hide. Because it's, it's done. It's done, right? So again, no one can truly hurt you when this card appears. And it has. Right? So don't allow some fuck shit to fuck you over by fucking yourself over with the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. That's how you may allow those muscles to be felt with sit. Because when it pop up, maybe. Alright? We have Omo, which is family. Okay? Being around a great family unit. Like I said, you still have great social interactions, great people that are loved and surround you. Do not allow one-out people, one-out chances to reflect on you or the people that you also have chosen. Strengthen your intuition that traces your love and trust in every single way. So let me go ahead and make sure. I don't believe there is, if I'm remembering correctly, and I'm pretty good at doing that. So let me double check. I'm right. Whew. Get to it. It says, Omo appears when the subject of family comes up or reminds you that we are all born with a family. They may not be exactly who we wanted, but they are who we need to evolve from this human experience. It's a spiritual insight. Thank you, because this is letting me know that it may be a family member that you may be dealing with, right? Because even if you look at it, it's like a fractured picture. You only see like two people here, but there's so many people behind them, right? And you need that. And look, the sun and the moon, right? So you do need them, but I feel like people feel like once they need people, they need to have them around. And if that person, if this is the person that did that, right? That's why it says, it appears when the subject of family comes up. We're talking about ancestors, God, spirit. So family, when the subject of family comes up, we don't family, maybe. It is time, right? So to be exactly what you want and who you are, it's like you don't know your history, you don't know future self, right? You need to know your birth rate. And does high blood pressure run in my family? You don't know. Even simple shit like that, right? But with this family card coming in, it's letting me know. Yeah, it's letting me know that you may have been dealing with a family member. And that's also why you really need to give yourself grace. Because sometimes when people they feel like they grow up with, it's like, damn. It's like that push and that pull, that kind of struggle. And I always say, like, your family members, ancestors aren't even necessarily yours. Bloodlines, you mix them that. Just so. But with this family also coming out, they're also letting me know that, again, with this connection that they have, don't forget about the people that are surrounded. Just because this may be fractured and broken and you may not deal with these people, then it can be chosen family. It doesn't have to be blood. It can be chosen family as well. It's this feeling of allowing yourself to still surround yourself with that love, that peace. That is something that is still a reflection of who you are, despite of the other reflections that are also in the mirror, right? Because we also get to hear, right? Which is peace. And she's also looking in the mirror. She got her little kitty cat. Kitty. But anyways, she got her little kitty cat. This is Lanrique or Lanrique Mas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Again, I try to read things how it looks. I try to different options, but it's not Lanrique Mas or Mace. But my scene's a lot more cooler than me, so anyways. But it is about peace, and they're looking in the mirror and they're reflecting that peace of themselves in their own environment, in their home. And that again is leading to you being able to be sure of yourself, confident of yourself, leading yourself and giving yourself that grace, that peace, those 11 minutes of time, uninterrupted, being able to sing and be comfortable in your voice, okay? And allowing that into the best of your abilities and to your degree. They wanted me to say that, but we're going to go with it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and pull you out. Make sure. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I did not read why we pulled this, so I apologize. They stopped me. It says this card appears when you are resisting something within yourself and hiding your true power. Use your voice like the birds and speak your truth. Like I said, you need to speak up. It's like I said, it felt like you guys kept pushing me down. Like, it's like, and it was like they didn't like that. So the answers didn't like, they wasn't fucking with that. But allow yourself that peace and allow yourself that, again, what it appears to you when you are resisting something within yourself and hiding of your true power, use your voice like the birds and speak your truth. Because that can also, when you're trying to stifle, speak up about what was done, truthfully. Letting it go, breathing, singing, rejoicing, right? And they're going, what is it? He said, praise will confuse the enemy. So I started singing, I started clapping, the 5 of swords, the motherfucker was laughing. You get it? It's this means of, you thought you had me, but the star card is here, baby. I'm here. And it's this means of no matter what it is, no matter what's going on, you got yourself. Okay? Go ahead. It says, when they show up, it's time to ask yourself, am I avoiding the situation? Right? And that can be why you're feeling apathetic, why you're not feeling like you're successful in life, because you're not truly looking at the situation. You're just feeling the situation, which is not truly looking at it, which is why you feel like the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, right? Because of the 5 of Swords. Okay? It says, am I being as communicative as I want in return? Are you? Because we know you're not. I'm sorry. Well, it's in here, baby. It's in here. We know you're not. They want you to be. They need you to be. Which is also why you feel like they need you to be. Am I being as communicative as I want in return? Or am I expecting this other person, this other thing to always... No, like I said, that is not a relationship. There needs to be communication. There needs to be. The final question, am I open to receiving? Right? And then also the Hierophant card, the divine inspiration coming in, the information coming in, the knowledge. Am I open to receiving it? Or do I need to have this information? Do I need to feel these feelings in order to feel right? Or do I actually want to move on? And if I'm going to have this conversation, am I also open to receiving, to listening to what they have to say? Or do I just want to have this conversation to get off what I need? Right? And you avoiding the situation? Is that why you're feeling this way? Like, because you're avoiding it? Or are you avoiding it because it's family? And you just want to sweep it back under the rug. But that's not going to allow the seed to grow in the void of the divine feminine. And it's also not going to allow you to truly give yourself grace. It's given, I'm seeing so many fucking stuff. How do you expect to grow in the same space? Right? How can we expect anything to change in the same space, in the same mindset? I haven't truly done anything to change, and neither have you, but we're still here going back and forth. Right? You need a true peace. Are you truly seeking that true peace? Or do you enjoy the drama so much in your life that when it's calm, when it's joyous, when it's pure, you don't know how to operate in it? I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel. It says it is time to cry to that playlist you made. I'm telling you, they want that voice activated. They need you to speak up. They need you to do what needs to be done. Give yourself that grace. This is how you give yourself that peace as well. It says it's time to let it all out and heal. When you hear the truth, you will well up inside it, and there is no fighting the flow of emotion. Divine inspiration coming in. All that information coming in. It says the music coming from the bathroom playlist is only the best hip hop as she leans into the mirror. Again, this is all about music. Her vibing and finding peace in herself and what she created and listening to music. Putting on makeup, doing it. You know, again, it's that taking it in. It's that realization of that. So, once that is taken in, they would just sing, girl. Sing. And girl, isn't, not minding to me, but sing, boy. Girl, not minding, same difference to me, but not to everybody. So I don't want to be like, that's rude. That's disrespectful. The last one that we have, I kid you not. Truth. They literally said they want you to speak your truth. This is the last card they need. Truth in aura. Aura. Your truth is going to enhance you. Or the more truth, the more vibrant, the more glowing, the more. And there's different words. But you get the hell I'm saying? It allows that void to look more than just black. Because it isn't. It isn't a void of black. It's a void of black. Anyways, but look at that aura. So many different colors. So bright, and love is right in the middle. It almost looks like a fingerprint. And I love that. I love that so much. It's taking that in. Again, living in your truth. If that's what needs to happen, that's what's going to happen. You have to. You have to. Right now, Spirit is saying either do this or allow yourself to be stifled. In a sense, it says your new thought pattern and your affirmation is, it is easy for me to express my needs. I am loved exactly how I am. I don't know who you were around where you feel like you couldn't speak up about. Ooh, I'm finna get emotional. You better not. You better not, Spirit. I don't know who it was, but that's why I also said in the beginning where you felt like you weren't seen or you didn't feel heard or understood or respected in these things, because it's like I said, you just kept pushing it. It's just like, oh, I will not read these cancerous allegations if I cry. But it's almost like hurtful and just. So I think that's why they're they are giving you just so much love and calming energy. And they kept saying this means compassion, love, peace, grace, and healing, and openness, and new beginnings. And yes, you may have to come from the past, but the past is what's going to allow you to be bright and new. Just continue to speak your truth, and just because it's just giving just so much hurt. It's really giving it's the Four of Cups energy just feels so strong. Like you just really, everything is happening, and what they did to you just really just, whatever you find, I don't know if it has happened yet, because again, this is a timeless reading, but whatever they did to you, did or do, it's really just setting you in this mode of being like, fuck it. And apathy, no coming from somebody that deals with that as somebody that does kind of depression, to not get off topic, but to stay on top of being in it. It's a feeling of self-sabotage, feeling useless, feeling like there is no connect with anything. Nobody really cares no matter what you do or don't do. And that's why they want you to start singing. That's why they want you to start taking those moments to yourself and give yourself that grace, that peace, listening to that music, receiving those messages, reflecting on the past while looking in the mirror, because you are the future, and allowing yourself to speak that truth. Because again, it is easy for you to express your needs. You are loved exactly how you are. That's it. And if they cannot, like I said, if you cannot, don't be around that energy, no matter whom it is. It says if this card comes up for you, it is time to find the truth. The light is inside of you, and the more you are your truest self, the more the light builds. It is about diving into the inner child years and lifting the veil at a time when someone made you feel like less like yourself. I'm going to read all this. At some point, you begin protecting yourself, as they noted by the cloak hanging in the expansiveness of the white aura. Right? The suppressed emotions of the child became the shadow work of the adult. You are good enough. Creating happy inner personalities helps manifest your joyous personal reality. Gina, please go. Or shh. And the fact that your joyous, happy personality and it's coming from within, the light from within, and you got the sun card, even the singing card has this light coming from out of her throat, from out of her throat. And even this light in the void, the cloud meditation, just relaxing, everything. It's, sorry, I'm just drying and I'm talking. And I can't have that. Oh. But again, it's that powerful. It's like I said, that's who you are. You are the sun card. You're feeling this four of pentacles, the four of cups because of that. And the cups is about emotions, your vessel, what you pour into it. So allowing that to feel that because of that, and the swords is about hardships, physical strength, being able. It's like I said, it's a little off balance, and they recognize that. They want you to know that they are here, and they love you, and they care about you, and they are protecting you. No one can really truly hurt you. Okay? No one. And if they think they got away with it, no, they have not. They just think they haven't been seen. And I'm hearing it's the same as when the moon is in the new moon. Nobody thinks it's there, but she's always still watching. And that's also led by your intuition, your trusting of yourself. Find that truth, and the truth will find you by just being yourself, authentically, wholeheartedly. Give that grace, give that peace, give that healing. It says a meta tip, which is just something to help you, is to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your third eye, and see a burning white flame alchemizing, which is creating or being processed in your brain, alchemizing old thoughts and programs and lighting up your heart with the energy of the truth, right? And just breathing in and feeling it, okay? So that they want you to really just, they want you to focus on you right now. And focus also on the relationship that truly love you, truly are cultivating you as well. Because I'm feeling so much emotions from you. And again, this is a timeless reading, so it could have happened, or it could not happen, but it doesn't really matter when you're channeling, because that emotion is just so potent, you know? And I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened or what's going on. Let me see what time we at real quick. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. Man. Yeah, let's go ahead. The pairing is we're just going to gather some emotions and see what emotions you could be feeling or maybe feeling at the time. Man, just know the Six of Wands, the Star card, the Hierophant, the Sun card also came out still and upright. All these things, right? Life is not without challenges. Life is not without hurt, but it is how we navigate it, okay? And how we deal with it that allows us to continue to actually live. Spirit, what emotions are they feeling? I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. So let's. Okay. What's the shit? Could be feeling. And results today. Feelings that could or should be feeling. And results that could and will be feeling the results. Oh, shit. Oh. All right, anything else before I close it out and give them the reading? Alrighty, if you are new here, when we get a lot, we go by the one that has the most, because they have like intuitive, mental, and things of that sort. So it looks like intuitive has 1, which makes a lot of sense because again, this was a conversation for you and your ancestors, and that is led by trusting your intuition of who and what you're speaking to. Okay, and then we'll just go down the line. Again, I just wanted to kind of navigate where your emotions are and or will be in results of this reading, because it was a lot. It was heavy. It was somebody or something doing something or coming in. It could be family related. It can trigger a family wound. It could be, again, it doesn't have to be blood family, chosen family, but it's just something that really makes you feel like you're set back. Somebody fucks you over. Somebody thought they did you, whatever it is, manipulative, shisty. I'm hearing a lot of 48s and backdoors. Oh my God, what is going on? It's just a lot of just underhandedness, manipulation, guilt tripping. It's just this thing, and then it just all comes out of what was going on and how it was happening. Let's just go ahead. The intuitive emotion that you are feeling, depending on if it has happened or not. Again, timeless is timeless and or will, because take what resonates. We have loving. Okay. I'm just going to read these as are and then apply what needs to apply. Love is the strongest, most powerful, universal emotion humans possess. Unconditional love is wholesome, expansive, and knows no limitation. There are various manifestations of love, and each of them share the simple aspects of connection. Love is a feeling that awakens a body energetically, is built upon trust. So this is letting me know that you still have this very loving energy, which is what they don't want you to lose, which leads to the divine feminine, the cloud meditation, the grace for yourself, the peace for yourself. You have this. And they're wanting you to know that, yes, it is also built with a connection and for a connection, and built upon trust, but you also have to build that for yourself. Self-love is also in there as well. So when this thing does happen or however it plays out, hold on. I'll pause it. They stop. We're just going to keep going. Let's get a little closer, okay? So this, don't lose this loving energy. That is an intuitive emotion. That is something that, like I said, we all possess. So not to lose it, to keep it, but to transmute it into something for yourself and for those that is needed for, despite this person. You can use rose quartz, green malachite, kunzite, and rubellite tourmaline, okay? The next one that we have for intuitive emotions is discouraged. Okay. It says discouragement halts progress. It is like the wind being taken out of our sails. The experience is quite the dampener on the spirit, and when we fall short of what we anticipated, we are left feeling uncertain. Discouragement elicits self-doubt to creep in and causes us to question whether we were on the right path to begin with. Like Spirit said, and like I told you, your Spirit told me to tell you, because don't allow what other people have done while you're on your path to make you feel like you disrupted your path or that you did something wrong or that you need to stop, right? That's why they want you to do the cloud meditation, so that way you can sit in either outside or just those 11 minutes or whatever time you can spare just uninterrupted to yourself, to recognize that you are still who you are. You're on the right path. You are not those around you in despite of connections to them. Oh, so don't allow it to dampen your spirit. You didn't fall short. This don't allow it to discourage you. Don't allow that to overtake. Allow this discouragement to transmute into love, to give yourself courage, to give yourself strength. You would want to use wolfenite. I like that. It should shield you from outside influences that affect your confidence. We also have tiger's eye, Fadine quartz, and then selenite as well. The final one for intuitive emotions is compassionate. Like I said, who you are at your root, at your core, is the sun energy. That's who you are at your root and at your core. The star energy, right? The Hierophant getting this divine inspiration, being able to do that. But when something happens, it sometimes can, like I said, revert you to that inner child, which is why they brought up family. Could be around family triggers. But again, at your heart, who you are is this kind person, this compassionate person, this loving person. You see the best in others because you see the best in yourself, because that's what you present as the truth, like the aura. So continuously do that. It says being compassionate allows us to view things through another person's perspectives and gives us an undeniable drive to initiate action to help. Our feelings of compassion serves as an advocate to help release the burden of another's suffering, right? And if you're allowing yourself to do that, and that is intuitively what you always felt and did, and it could be this person that mistreated it, or it couldn't, but allow that for yourself as well, right? With the grace, with the peace, with the healing, with the love, and everything, okay? We have grossular garnet, seraphonite, peridot, AA, and rhodochrosite, okay? The next one that we have, it's a lot, but we understand why it's a lot now, so don't be nervous, okay? Which is mental clarity. This is what you're feeling in your mental, like you should be nervous, a little out of balance, right? It says the emotional state of nervousness may be daunting. It's the feeling of walking on eggshells with an intimidating force present that prevents us from relaxing or trusting ourselves. We might also ride the edge of nervous excitement when sensing a big change or shift is about to occur, which again leads to the Six of Wands energy, right? When you find out information, you're able to make choices. You're able to make decisions with more information, right? I was watching a show and I was going off the show and I'm just talking. It's like a reality show, The Sidemen Inside. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty decent. And I was like, fuck that person. Why did they do that? Why did they vote for that person? Then I watched the behind the scenes from the person watching it. He was like, this is why I did it. You can only go off the information that you have, right? And you're going off this information of this. And so once you have that, this change, this shift that will happen in the Six of Wands for the better, for your good, that allow that to ring in your head is the nervousness, and not the nervousness of not trusting yourself or doubting yourself because of this person. Allows with the nervousness of like, okay, with this revelation, some new shit's gonna happen for the better, right? How good can it get? You know, people are like, how much work can it get? How much better can it? How much better can my life get? Right? Whether you're saying it sarcastically or not, allow it to be spoken out there. How much better can my life get? Because it can. So allow that nervousness to resonate with the Six of Wands versus the Five of Swords, okay? Or the Ten of Swords. Six of Wands only. But to help you with your nervousness and not losing confidence in yourself is the Bloodstone, Seraphilite, and Lithium Quartz. The final one for mental clarity is Anxious. Like I said, this new beginning, this new start, is going to be mentally in your head with this new information, okay? Which is why they want you to mentally carry it out with the cloud meditation. We have anxious. Anxiety is often rooted in an inability to take action in life and is usually accompanied by a sense of uneasiness. It can become a huge consumer of our happiness and well-being. When we feel anxious, we may also feel vulnerable, and at times it may be an instinctive sign that something is not quite right, which again leads to that information that you'll be finding out about this person in regards to that. So, nervousness is a little bit different than anxiety and anxiousness, which is, I'm glad that they gave you these two cards. That way now you can even help your intuition and yourself more to differentiate between, like, I'm feeling anxious around this person, like I'm uneasy, versus I'm feeling like there's a new change happening. Okay? So these are also to help you. Like I said, the nervousness is for the Six. This anxiety may be, this one may actually be for the Five of Swords, for the Ten of Swords. This anxiety. So when you're starting to feel that, you might take a heed to that. To help you with anxiety feeling overall, period, is Snowflake Obsidian, Black Kyanite, Pyrite, and Red Jasper. Okay? The next one that we have is energetic and transformational flow. This is what you may be feeling inside energetically, and now that it's transforming how you act and or react to things, right? Which is irritated. Okay? And we all know why you might be irritated. So let's go ahead and read it. Irritability occurs when we encounter something that disrupts our homeostasis. So your daily routine, maybe it can even be your expectation of someone. It just disrupts our homeostasis, our thought process, what we usually do, how we usually operate. It can stem from not getting needs met, being in pain, or simply from another's disregard of our well-being. Sometimes its causes are out of our control, which can lead to lashing out or being on the verge of full-blown anger, which is also why they want you to deal with your inner child, to kind of, with the truth order, deal with your inner child, and the family card to deal with your past. They want you to go back because why you may be feeling triggered, which is why I said it doesn't have to be family. It can be a family wound, right? And why you're feeling irritated, to get to the root of that, of why you feel like your needs aren't getting met, of why you aren't being heard, of why you feel disregarded, of anything of that sort, because then that can lead to full-blown anger. Like I said, this is energetic and transformational flow, which means you're going to act and react off of this irritation, but not actually finding the source of it, not actually getting to the root of it. And that's what they are looking for, okay? So to help you with that, we have Aramar, Amazonite, Bamberite, and Apolite or Appolite. I like Appolite. Appolite sounds like something I heard off of Steven Universe, so that's what we can go with. The final one that we have for energetic and transformational flow is possessive. Okay? Possessiveness comes from a desire to have control over something or someone. As it demands attention and consumes energy, possessiveness can cling so tightly, stifling the very thing we may be attempting to keep. It dominates our emotional landscape in an attempt to force destiny. And again, with you living your truth, you allowing things to just come and go, with you accepting them and allowing that to be the true revelation, with you speaking up as well and doing that a whole lot more, you cannot control something or somebody. Like I said, that's why this is an energetic and you're going to want to restrict possibly everybody around you, I'm hearing. Afterwards, change how they do or do not do things. That's not how that works. You can only work on yourself. You can work with others on themselves, but you can also only, again, work on yourself. So let's start with that first, okay? It says, to help with this is Tiger's Eye, Blue Kyanite, Stilobite, and Sugalite. Hey, who remembers Sugalite? Who watched Steven Universe? Woo, woo, woo. A lot of y'all must watch Steven Universe because that one did a lot. Y'all fuck with that. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Our final one is physical emotion. This is how they want you to be in your body, playful, which is why they want you to sing. They want you to go out in nature. They want you to have that sun energy, going out more, social experiences. This is what's going to help you. Again, that maybe even dancing, releasing that in whatever it is. Okay? So there's a physical emotion. When we are playful, we are transported to a place where we are free to be our authentic self. We rarely forget a jovial person or a lesson learned in a playful manner. Infusing a sense of fun-spiritedness keeps us fluid, inviting a willingness to learn, and an innocence and teachability that encourages growth. Okay? I almost said that. I'm going to read this because I almost said that. Carnelian, Fadine Quartz, Green Calicite, and Lemurian Seed Crystal. Okay? So those are the emotions that you may be feeling around that time. Some that you may want to tap into. Some that can give you a better understanding of why you're feeling that, so that way you can dive deeper. Because like I said, that one was really... Now, girl, thank you. Now, that one was really... that was something. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get your affirmation out though, okay? And fuck that person. Alright, let's go ahead and go. Spirit, what affirmation do you have for the collective? Ancestors, what affirmation do you have for the collective? Oh, what affirmation do you have for the collective to help them deal with this person situation, using all the tools and the information that you provided with them? Something to kind of keep them going, and all the good shit. No, seriously. All right, anything else before I close it out, Spirit? So we got work balance. It's crazy. Work balance. I am more than my job. My work is important and provides a sense of purpose, but I must create a boundary. I will honor my mental and physical health first. I work to live. I do not live to work. It did say it was some unfair tactics and an unfair win with the 5. So this is in regards to career. Or it doesn't, in career doesn't have to be like a 9 to 5 like people have me. But it could be anything in that sort, whether it's you are working on a project with this person, you were planning on starting something with this person, whatever it is. It can be a work as well. I'm hearing responsibilities. It doesn't have to be around a job. I'm just hearing responsibilities, and that's probably why they want you to enforce what is and isn't you're going to do and things of that sort. So you do not live to work, baby. What is? It's like, what the fuck is tapping? What is that? What is that? What is that? All right. So work balance. The next one that we have is best version. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Every day I'm growing into my full potential. Therefore, I am becoming more eccentrically valuable to the world. So I will walk with arms wide to receive the challenges coming my way. At this moment, I am the best version of myself, and tomorrow I'll be even better. That's 6 of Wands energy, that star energy, that sun energy. Shit. I love it. That peace energy. Listen to that playlist, baby. Last one they have is Proud for Star. We are in Leo season. But as I gaze into the big blue sky above me, not the cloud meditation making a appearance, not the callback. As I gaze into the big blue sky above me, illuminated by Earth's life-giving star, the sun making a callback, I hold my head back and breathe in. I allow the sun to touch my skin, and I feel its power flowing into my spirit. I take its light as a source of revitalizing energy. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. All right. Let us know what the ancestors have for you. Bitches may try you, but it's only going to elevate you, and it's just a challenge that you are going to be able to accept, defeat, and conquer head on. It will be very emotional. It will be very hard. Never said it was going to be easy, but at least you'll have the information and the tools to be like, okay, I know what may be coming. But that is your reading. I thank you so much for coming in today. Everyone, this has been fabulous. This has been great. This has been grand. I've enjoyed my time. I hope you have too. And I'll see you next time, okay?